Okay, let's next take a look at the World Inequality Database, which is a relatively new data set and a very impressive one. And in addition to some reports and some basic data visualizations and country graphics, what we need for our purposes is to access the open access data sets. And you see there's even a Stata package available to download. In case you work with Stata, that is something to consider. I don't work with Stata, I just prefer open source software. But so what we want to download is the Gini index, specifically pre-tax national income, total population, using the adults equal split method. So what we do is we start our selection. We go first to indicators. And there are like key indicators that you can play around with. What we want is we want to go to custom selection, then income inequality, and then you can really tailor again the available data to your needs. So let's say if you are interested only on the income share of the top 1%, you can get this one, top 10%, which is clicked here by default. Well, what we want is just the Gini coefficient. And so we just click on Gini coefficient, then we click next. Then population, what we do is we want equal splits adults. And here's nothing that we can check, so we just say okay. Okay. So now you get a selection of many variables where Gini coefficient or Gini is being selected, or adults equal split is selected. Well, we only want the first one, the Gini coefficient, so we can delete the others. Okay, it's because we only want this one. So next we need to select the countries. So we scroll down, countries and regions. And if we look at the countries, it starts at Afghanistan and ends with Zimbabwe. We just say, okay, add all countries. So now we added all countries. And then you can also select world regions if you are interested in, but we take care of the regions separately typically. So all we need for our purposes next is still the years. And you see it goes back to 1900. So all the way up to 2021. So let's just select all the years. And let me just say, okay. So now we have read in our data, Gini, all countries, all years. Let's retrieve the data. Okay. So I think you could theoretically change the table structure here if you play around with it. But I'll just keep it that way so that we can do a little bit of some transformations. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If we just leave it like this, we can also choose a file format, so CSV, that's good enough. And then we just click on download, and then we get data from the World Inequality Database. All right, so I hope that helped. Thanks a lot.